Welcome to official SL TV channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share my video and press the red button. Please help me to share my video.
Today, Sunday, May 25, 2025, we want to tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one who they call the Al-Rahman, Al-Rahim, Al-Malik, Al-Quddus, the As-Salam. Plenty, thank you, because you don't give me the gift, blessing, power, love, and protection for Lord God today. Way not to anybody help with that, you know, make that possible. Now in Canada, Dandy, one tell and thank you. We the above say we Christian brothers and sisters, and we been going to church today for also praise and glorify God Almighty. The pastors them and the deacons them we been preside over the important sessions. Say then one in true spirit, way backed up by the integrity, honesty, and above all, the fairness of God. They telling the truth. And the truth is that though, now Ingo, guide them as they conduct themselves. Today, I want to talk about something we don't become so commonplace in with politics. This, which is me go and call in this flattery of people there. We see one man now, we call himself quote ambassador. He say in an ambassador. Me don't know say he pull ambassador investigation anyway, but he name Momoh Foday. I mean, they go to the WhatsApp platform, they now see something where he write, like quote what he write. In a quote, Francis Ben Kaifala is Toastmaster of integrity, end of quote. That's so he refer to Francis Ben Kaifala. Well, one thing where me, I only left for read about the philosophers, waiting and tell with the postulations. And one such person I can like for read about the great English philosopher William Shakespeare. In one of in many treatises, he say before you talk, he say think. Before you jump, he say look. Now that it tell in one of in many talks same way he give it. Now that is saying. The problem that salon, you get a charlatans them where they in with politics, where the only thing where they good pan, the psychophancy, praise singing, even on the face of the cataclysms of hopelessness and colossal failures that are they pan. Praise singing. That make we officials, they always never think say they do wrong. Now, Francis Ben Kaifala, whilst he be the outside government, to be government pursuit, was a radical. Now, be one of them people that we get the answer to everything we don't go wrong with Salio, they get the answer how for fix them. President Bio appointed him as head of the ACC. And we, at that time, if we believe that the right appointment, the right person, and the right term, the right person, we've been so euphoric and enamored of the appointment at ACC was that we invite them now with platform for all come talk, about things. When I want to how it be the wax pontifical way it be needed, we invite them. To the extent like we say, we'll be so enamored of what he talked that we even get cause for call him back. It tell we say quote. He say get no quote sacred cow. It talks that the only person way exempt from what they do that the president, the sitting president. But me personally, I get a problem with that. Even exempting a sitting president where he commit infractions of principles. After all, you get what you call then go do investigations and where they're not able for establish prima facie say yes, the sitting leader he don't commit breach of principle of the constitution because it is fair for defend and uphold the constitution. There should be what you call refer to the parliament. But then the question we get a parliament as salon? No, we don't get a parliament because the parliaments mean we get a parliament where no way to depend. Then they up to the task. A lot of things already happen now they for take the lead. But we don't get a parliament na salon. We get people that way from the report they don't be. They know they're gonna the parliament for do them, but then they receive salary. And the one day where they go there, then they go down for show face, so they give. So this accounts for this extraordinary and plenipotentiary powers them, where a sitting president they exercise. Now, fast forward. Francis Benkefala, as you see, the way we don't see how in the carry in the conduct in your office, it only targets then the opposition, party people them, and soft targets them. For example, it not been get any compulsion for match teachers them, and either go na order the court or them publicly match them for shame them. It not been any problem doing that to the extent that young bosses and I can apologize on the back. But now the same man this we take today ever since he take this office, we don't see anything where he don't do. Everything where they do in secrecy. For example, people that they go pay, then they claim people that they go pay. Why for them for go pay to Anti-Corruption Commission? We get a central office, the government of the Accountant General office, waiting they need for do people that they don't find a guilty say they don't pay money. Now then they go pay. Then they forward the receipts to the ACC. Now, so they need this time they call transparency and accountability. But no, they see that it. But above all, waiting the people they thief and waiting they pay. And we know they tell we. So in other words, Francis Benkefala in office they operate in secrecy. Fast forward, there was a case now the embassy now we mission in New York. Don't forget, Sierra Leone first get independence, Thursday, April 27, 1961. But today we not get a place where we for effectively carry out, with diplomatic missions in New York activity now. But then at the same Sierra Leone, this way they talk about, they clamor for getting a seat, permanent seat at the Security Council of the United Nations, where they don't even get an office. Without they get now Uganda, we get independence in 1962. Now we go rent office space for Uganda. Now Idi Amin na Kanaya he commission the office, but today we don't get the place. Francis Benkefala Kana he come. George Eden Fisher been there. One of the APC lawyers, I believe, Adi Macaulay been there, and he Benkefala. Where even a wax pontifical, that man where he can't public talk there. We see he talk all kind about jagba na be talk that thing. If I may call and say Boto Bata na be talk at the place. Since that man go take today, we don't know what happened to that embassy business. Whether action don't be taken against the one name where see from the embassy money for repair the place, because the place not be even good for any human habitation. No hear nothing again. We don't hear nothing. Nothing no hear. And so in the running office, they hear nothing. Rather, like I say, it not be an extension or a satellite, for SFPP politics. The only one way it go after the opposition or the soft target. We even see the way how he conduct elections, the bar association election. We see the disgraceful conduct of the election for the bar association. We see how disgraceful and that was. So all of these things where Francis Benkefala, like we said, the man will be get high degree of respect for, because the way he talk, the way he care. Now did he talk, say talk cheap. How he talk and how he act now two different things, like night and day. Like night and day. There's so disparity between waiting Francis Benkefala when he talk and waiting in sofa. So far in office, waiting me Kutubu, I can say with any degree of certainty, no way, no the way Francis Benkefala go lay claims to any superior antecedent in that office. Over all other people that we don't hold the office. No way, no way, no day. By what you don't see, no way. Now they are making openly challenge Francis Benkefala. No way, no day. So this Rotorata way this fellow here can't talk now. Can't talk about Francis Benkefala, being the toastmaster of integrity, but this is not the danger. This about psychophancy, irrational demagoguery, and all that. People can just talk and he talk cheap, because when you can't lay all these kind of claims about Francis Benkefala, in quote, toastmaster of integrity, then we go juxtapose them with a performance in office. How this come anywhere close to that? How he come? Because the man very selective in what he do. There was a time where, look, if Benkefala and this man like Why if a wait past the president fire people the way they work na ETSA because of corruption? Why? They know they do it. Why if a wait for say no be they see all they kind of level of corruption inside the ETSA? Say people that even electricity business they don't know to while and they cut it. So fast be careful like say you know it's yeah. But now we even go forward. This NRA who signed the nation in economic lifeline. Corruption, they also incubate corruption inside that place. To the extent report me not come, where in fact they sent it to me, but before they send the report to me, it was sent to him. They said documentary evidence showing corruption inside the NRA. They said out of courtesy for him, I said a note to him. I said, look this time. But the guy said when we said the report, they said they be not send them to him. So now, before they say let provide evidence, if the people them where they are and they're willing for go talk openly. Francis Kaifala, you don't see people that they do that. So what you mean you want to sacrifice the people there? They don't always just send documented to you. They don't send that to you. Not to for let them go begin again talk publicly. No, it's totally wrong. Totally. So you mean they try for put the people there in jeopardy. This not the money. The only reason why Francis Kaifala not go pursue that in the because there's a person when I be part of this, we get close relatives inside this very administration. So now the only reason that we Francis Kaifala not pursue that because of the he know what they talk about. He know that they talk about just because of that. So when this man here can begin talk of Francis Kaifala being Toastmaster of integrity, well you see, the people can just talk. That made they say talk cheap. The very way where the man conduct the election for the Bar Association, now enough that we go undermine any claims to being a man or to being a coach again, toast master of integrity. Look that way where that man conduct that kind of an election day for the Bar Association. These now the place now the people in our world they rely on. Now the bastion of the constitutional liberties. Look that kind of a way it conduct. Look how disgraceful. Who can't say, but we tell God thank you. Instead don't can't talk about her. We tell God thank you. Instead don't can't talk about her. And luckily I keep waiting to talk about, we tell God thank you for that. So this person way can begin talk now about Kaifala being a toast master of integrity. Well, like I said, the man he himself a title, he call himself ambassador. We don't know who that put any ambassador investiture upon them. Neither me don't know who side them not accredit them as ambassador or who side they take as ambassador. One thing I can say for sure, Salio not get any career and professional person where serve as mission head of missions. And when I say about missions, either high commissioners or ambassadors, and we don't get that. We not to like Ghana and Nigeria, we get highly professional people there. Currently, the current foreign minister na Nigeria, Yusuf Tuga, now be an ambassador. One of them career, people will work at the foreign ministry in Nigeria. Now, as a matter of fact, a last job we hold, na Germany na day ibide, where Tinubu bring for Kale serve as a foreign minister. So now when they can talk about diplomacy, na Akijola, what did Salion actually get for offer na the international community, where they clamor say they want go sit down at Security Council. We don't even get a column of where the machinery where for promote diplomacy. Look what happened at Yenga. Look what happened at Yenga. We there at the mercy of Guinea. When did they talk about the time for conduct a credible diplomatic activities? That you they talk about getting also a very strategic armed force system. Because the conduct of diplomacy, they also come with that. But no get look together. Would I go refer to that as an army? Would I go refer to that as an army? When people they look actually waiting a real army go be look together. I mean any country can just do what they want to do. We lucky enough where Guinea not even if it's salute. We even lucky today. They get all them guy and they with nebulous title to them, Major General, this Lieutenant General, das. chief of defense staff and all that. The chief of defense staff, they go say, you know what it is for me for getting kind of a title, chief of defense staff. You know what they mean? But you know, Salio can just say any kind of nebulous title to them. So that makes some of we can just add a color. Chief of defense staff will not able to do anything for defend the territorial integrity of the country from expansionist tendency, like what in Guinea they pan now. Very shortly, we don't know who's na where they go. Also, get for big people, they let them can't help with. All time that big, we get for big other people, they for let them can't help with. There with the trouble we mean a sovereign nation. So, Momoh Foday, I can understand whose side they come from. I understand whose side they come from, but waiting you need for be assured of. No way, no the way go restore the lost credibility of Francis Kaifala. It don't lost standing. I'm telling you, me now be one of the greatest supporters and admirers of Francis Kaifala, because if you say yes, that demand this we don't come for help we. But oh no, in order for help you, the man a party hack. So I tell you, look, Peter, he says I'll be presidential candidate now. He don't go rule because all man want be done. So I'm just saying I can't respond to this guy we call this Momoh Foday we claim say in an ambassador. Me don't know that make an ambassador. Who say be ambassador to where? Well, of course, ambassador to nowhere, obviously, you know. Whose country we get accreditation in all that thing. But looking at the conduct of with how we conduct diplomacy and the quality and caliber of people them where we they send out for go represent we as ambassadors or high commissioner. No way, no way we go put any credence on that, because me knowledge about Salio foreign ministry since 1961 to now. Now, one that will put me in an elevated and highly responsible position where I don't command a panoramic view of the circumstances of the and no way, no day. Yes, you get guys them, you know, where work they, I mean, like assistant secretaries them and all that. Yes, we get the gravitas for that. But when it comes and say, yes, we really get career foreign service, the question they get now Ghana and Nigeria. No, we don't. Now they the money for bring one. Now Kwame Nkrumah and Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, they were smart enough, they were visionary enough for CC. There's going to come a time where they will be called on the world stage for play a role, and so now they come up with infrastructure where go train the man and woman them for handle their complex challenges them. And I mean, if people they look at the international communities, Nigerians and Ghanaians, that they dominate the place. Nigerians and Ghanaians, because the people are well trained, they get what it is. They get what it is. For they, now the top bracket them, now the international, communities and that. But we don't get them. Because we all leaders are starting with Samit Magadem, they not be visionary enough for a vision, say, at a point in time, Salion go there on the world map for do something. So Lord try for create something where today, tomorrow, which will be a factor. Now, like I say, even the defense of the country, now, the foreigners and get for kind of, because remember, 1970, where John Amadou Bangoura be attempt for remove Shaka Series. What you do, he go bring Guineans. So the people they don't actually get an idea, a map of what Salion be. They know all in strategic places. So they can do anything at any will. Because they know say where it campaign, a credible defense will not get them. All them boku titles there where they got a major general this, lieutenant this and that, lieutenant general this and that. They're nothing, not the way anybody go right home about. All of them see. So this guy we call himself ambassador. Me don't know who that get accreditation, who say go be ambassador, whatever it is. I know say you say that the politics now the politics of labelism, the politics of flattery, the politics of who say you bread the butter, that they you go sing praise. This now the nexus that between we and some of we know the when we talk about somebody, say yes, that we get empirical evidence for proof. Say yes, that person, the criminals they will put on the person that the right thing they could not do them out of demagoguery, out of flattery, or looking for something. We don't do that. We call the issue ourselves. yes, we had a lot of hopes in Francis Ben Kaifala based on the things that we be the top, we be the outside the advance of government business. But when it come there, now different thing they see, now different thing we they see. Different thing now they see on the part of Francis Ben Kaifala. And some of we even they wonder if we need any anti-corruption commission. We don't need them. Because now a place where which on anything where this party they in power, then they use them for go after the other people. And at that day, when they can't come on the office, the next part, people that will come from power, they say go use them as an instrument for go after the opponents. So now that we they plan. When we know about it, we been get data with Justice Department, we been read Justice Department, where we get people like NDT and call them, we been get what they call Director of Public Prosecution. Now we get it. It'll be a very powerful color. We been get it. We don't know why we forget. I think now as the talk something Robert Bauma Kowa, but we don't get that kind of department. Then you see get an anti-corruption commission. Why the duplication? So for issues comment and analysis, where they can address this style ambassador Momoh Foday, where they can put this kind of economiums or Francis Ben Kaifala, where they call and quote Toastmaster of Integrity. This is Kutubu Kumadi, which everybody a very pleasant and blessed day.